Hey guys, Gigsta12 here with my third episode on how to install more RAM to your Bukkit server. Last episode I showed you guys how to install a Bukkit server, and I thought you guys might want a video on how to add more RAM to your Bukkit server. So let's start by showing you guys where or how to install Java Path. So you go to your My Computer and you right click and go to Properties. You go to Advanced System Settings and go Environment Variables. I'll make sure you go to the Advanced tab above and go to Environment Variables and scroll down till you see Path, and you want to click Edit, and you want to make sure that when you leave from the last path that was put in, it should have a slash, and I'm not sure whether it will have a semicolon, but if it doesn't, put in a semicolon and then put in your Java path. Now to find out what your Java path is, you go to My Computer, local disk C, and go to where your Java is installed. So my Java is installed here, and so there it is there, and that's basically your Java path. So local disk C, so C drive, program files, Java, JRE6, and bin. Making sure you include all capitals, all that kind of stuff. So you put in C, then / program files / Java / JRE6 / bin / Java.exe, and making sure you have a semicolon at the end. Next you want to go to path text. Now I'm not sure you have to do this, but I did it and it seems to work fine for me. You want to put at the end of this, you want to put a semicolon if it's not already there, and put .jar semicolon .java and then semicolon. That's just so it knows that we're adding an extra path, and those are the path files that we're looking for. So that's how to install your path. Next you're going to want to go and install Java or JDK. So to install JDK, you want to go to Google and search JDK and go to Java SE downloads. I will post this link in the description, and you're going to want to find out if you have Java 7 or Java 6. To do that, you can watch my second video or my second episode, and you'll see what Java you have there. You're going to want to install JDK and JRE. Once you've installed those, they should be in your program files, and they should add an extra folder called server. Now to make sure this all works, you go to start menu and type CMD or command, and then go Java and hit enter. If all this mumbo jumbo crap comes up, then that means that your Java is working, your path works. If this does not come up and it says this command does not exist or whatever, this kind of crap, then your path, then you stuffed up your path. If you have any problems, you can message me and I'll try to help you out. So that's the first lot of steps. Next step is we're going to be getting rid of your start server bat file. So we get rid of the code, or we get rid of the whole bat file. So I'll post a download link to my bat file I have here that works fine for me, and that's the code that I have in it. Works fine for me. It currently runs 6 gig, and I'll show you how to change or or how to change how much RAM you want to run on your server. But first off, let's go and delete this start server and go and take this one, paste it in here. Make sure we have the craft bucket dash 1.2.5.jar. Good. And start server, and it should work. It should load like this if everything works fine and all your Java JDK path works. Should load perfectly, and it should work with 6 GB of RAM. Stop. If you want to change how much RAM you're running, then you go to the Bukkit or Craft Bukkit web page here, and you scroll down to the bottom, and all here, this is the RAM amount to have on your server. So if you need it, if you're wanting to run 512 megabytes, then which is really poor, then you put in 512. If you're wanting 1 GB, which is the default amount, then you put in 1024. If you're wanting to run 1.5 gig, 1536, all the way up to 5 gig it gives you. Mine goes up to 6 gig because I did a little more research to find out how to run 6 gigabytes. I'm pretty sure you can run more if you want to. So that's how to add more RAM to your Bukkit server. I also found out that this was just too complicated. If you can see the code here, all this compared to a nice, simple, easy looking code here that works exactly the same basically. So that's the third episode of how to add more RAM to your Bukkit server. If you've got any questions, message me. Please rate, like, and subscribe. And thanks very much.